Most people will be forever trapped inside in the matrix because of their lack of resilience. They just give up as soon as they face too much adversity. You won't be able to go anywhere without resilience. A lack of resilience is a sign of mental weakness. Just imagine if as a child you gave up on walking the first time you fell. Wouldn't it be terrible? The same thing goes for you now. You may have some projects or some goals you want to achieve. Maybe you have a clear vision on where you want to be a year from now. But none of this will come true without resilience. If you feel like you are always giving up too soon, jumping from one thing on another, or unable to stand up after a failure, pay attention to what I'm about to say. Resilience is something you can work on. You can become more resilient by shifting your mindset and adopting certain behavior. And that's exactly what I'm about to share with you in this video. Number 1. Set realistic goals. Many young men are looking at the top of the mountain from far away. That's not the right mindset to have. Because the top will appear to be too far from where you are standing right now. You will constantly feel frustrated because your reality is not matching your expectations. And you may end up being discouraged to take action and just become negative about everything in life. Start by having realistic goals. First, work to have an additional source of income. After that, try to make a living out of it. As you reach these smaller and realistic goals, you will want to go further each time. And by working hard and keeping this mindset, you will end up reaching the top of the mountains you were watching from far away, without even noticing it. You will feel accomplished every time you succeed in achieving a goal. Many people reached crazy goals without thinking about it. At the beginning you need to focus and dedicate yourself to your next move. Just as when you were a child and didn't think about running before you learned how to walk. Number 2, learn to focus on what you can control. Don't let negative emotions grow in you because of something you have no control over. Many young men are depressed because of the things happening inside the matrix. Don't fill your brain with negative or depressing news about society. You have absolutely no control on that. You can't do anything to prevent those things from happening. The only thing you can control is your life, and the trajectory you are taking. Focus on actions, don't read the news, don't engage in anything political. Stop debating with people and confronting your worldview with others, just focus on your growth. Anything other than that is useless. It will just pollute your mental space and take your energy away. Number 3, become anti-fragile. A man who is solid and robust isn't unstoppable. The anti-fragile man is. Why? Think of an object who is fragile. It will break at the first impact. Now think of a very solid object, it won't break on the first impact for sure. It will take a lot of shock, but it will still end up breaking. The anti-fragile object is something that will absorb any impact without taking any damage from it. It can't break because it will reinforce itself each time it will take a shock or an impact. You have to become anti-fragile, because you will become truly unstoppable. The opposite of fragile isn't strong or robust, it is anti-fragile. View any shock or failure as an opportunity to grow, convert the negative energy into something positive for you. If you master this, you will be able to achieve anything you want. Number 4, control your ego. Having an ego is a good thing, it will allow you to have self-respect. Every great man has ego. But you have to control it, because sometimes your ego will be on your way. A man with too much ego will not be able to grow, because he will never be able to be a student and learn from others. That's a fatal mistake. Accept to be a student and put your ego aside. Every man who has become the best in a discipline began as a student. Allow yourself to learn and to benefit from people who are better than you and know more than you in a specific field. Fill your ego with your accomplishments, don't let it prevent you from becoming the man you want to become. Number 5, a strong mind comes with a strong body. Your physical state has more influence on your general mood than you think. Does the body come before the mind or the mind comes before the body? Who knows? But you can be sure that they are correlated. If you truly want to become resilient, have a physical routine. Exercise yourself, Be active and build a strong body. You can go to the gym or do body weight training. In any case, you have to be physically active, it will make a huge difference. Someone who is not in shape and doesn't do any sports will be more likely to have negative thoughts going through his head. There is nothing more satisfying than the feeling you have when you come out of an intense training session. You will become far more resilient if you train your body and do sport every week. Because it will ask you to be resilient in the first place, and because it will help you to advance towards your other goals, whatever they are. If you think this video is relevant, subscribe to the channel to show me your support. You can also leave a comment to show me your love.